Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel if this is not your first time here. Today I'm a guest. Do you want to introduce yourself, Ma? Do you want to say hi?
Okay, my name is Folakemi.
Her name is Folake, as she has said, and she's an artist, like a legit artist, not like me that's like trying to be who I'm not. I'm still learning exactly, but like I'm going to put her art page on the screen so that you guys can definitely check her out, follow her, patronize her. Yeah, you won't regret it because she makes really pretty. She makes really pretty content. Today we're going to be painting, as you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see, Sha, but we're going to be painting and we're going to be talking. I have done a paint with me on my channel before, but then that was just me, and I feel like I wasn't vocal enough in that video. So this time around, I'm going to be more vocal. And today we're going to be talking about passion. What we think about passion. Do we believe that you can find your passion? Is passion something that everybody is, born with? That's what we're going to be talking about today. So if you're interested in hearing what we have to say, then keep on watching. And also, if this is not your first time on my channel and you're watching this video and you've not yet subscribed, please just do the needful. Hit the button exactly and subscribe to the channel because it really helps me out a lot. Also share this video if you enjoy it, and yeah, give it a like and a thumbs up, and we're going to get into the video. So I'm going to put like a picture on the screen so that you guys can see what we're going to be painting. I've already done a sketch. Yeah, we're going to recreate that image but like in our own various art styles, I guess, while we talk about what we're talking about. I've already done a rough sketch. You guys probably cannot see I've done a rough sketch because I don't know how to paint just like that, but she knows how, so she hasn't done any sketch. She's the expert here. I'm not. Please don't even try to reduce your worth because we already know that you're the one that knows how to paint here. So yeah, let's start. Yeah, sure, you have to teach me this thing.
Paint the background first, but like since you already made a sketch, you can just paint lightly on the cover.
Okay.
You can just hold it from the side like this.
Okay. Anyway.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, passion.
Okay. So passion is a strong feeling. It's not casual and it is intentional. So you can't just if you have passion for something, it doesn't mean you're oh, I just care about this thing, or it's just there. Like you actually have to have like
a drive.
Yeah, a drive, something that pushes you to like want to do that thing. It's a thing that you're doing.
Yeah, like you said, it's a very strong emotion. It's not something that's just light. Like it's not something that just it's not something that you just show interest in. It's something that you find yourself like, maybe you're not even pursuing it at that moment, but like you just find yourself like thinking about it. Just like it's very intense. It's not just a very casual emotion. So like on the note of like passion being like intense and like a very strong feeling, do you think that people are born with passions? Like do you think everybody's like, oh, this is your passion and you're born with it? Like
I feel like I don't think anybody's born with passion. I feel like over time, maybe like for some people, like through like their experiences, what they've gone through, what they've seen people go through, or things that they care about. Over time, I don't feel like you're born with it, like maybe like a talent. It's something that is built over time. That's what I think.
That's what you think. Do you think like from what you said, do you think there's like a difference between like passion and talent?
Definitely.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, definitely. I feel like, okay, for instance, I can paint, like I enjoy painting, but I'm not going to say right now that painting is my passion. Like I'm crazy about painting, like I really like painting, but I'm not going to say it's my passion, because passion is like a really, really, really strong feeling. I feel like if I say I have passion for something, I'm going to go all out to make sure that I achieve that thing, or I don't know, something might be pushing me to do it. But I won't say passion and talent are the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
True, Sha, because I feel like it's very possible for you to be talented in something, but you're not passionate about it.
Yeah.
Because like for example, like in our choir, I remember there was this one time they asked, I can't remember the exact words they used, but I remember like they asked like, oh, like how many of you want to like become music ministers one day. I mean, there's nothing that's going to make me raise my hand because me, I know that, okay, let's say I have the talent for singing. I would say I can sing. I would say that I can sing and I enjoy singing.
Yeah.
I'll call it a talent because I know that not everybody can sing. But then at the same time, like, it's not something I'm passionate about. Like,
Yeah,
I just do it because I want to
you want to sing, you want to worship, you enjoy singing.
Exactly.
When you say it's your passion.
Yeah, I would say it's my passion. That's true. So I don't think.
Also, there are people that have talents, like hands down, you know that they are good at this thing, but they don't even enjoy doing it.
Are you serious?
Yes,
actually,
I know. I'm always feel like that's
it's
like
possible.
Oh, yeah, maybe they don't even know that it's their talent. They just know that they are really good at this thing. But like,
I don't want to say that people are born with passions, but I feel like people are born with interest. I feel like there are just certain interests that are just like
things will catch your eye.
Like things will catch your eye that won't catch other people's eyes. Because I feel like for the fact that everybody in the world doesn't just come out and like the same. Oh, I'm not being fair. The fact that everybody in the world doesn't just come out and like the same thing, like it just goes to show you that like there's always that one thing that comes
that differentiates people.
Yeah, that differentiates people. Exactly. So I don't know. I think to an extent we are all born with things that we can be passionate about. But then, like you said, like environment can affect your experiences. Exactly. Because I know that growing up, like what was something that I feel came easy to me? I think reading and writing. I used to read and write a lot. Like people who were my friends in primary school would tell you that like, oh, Olanma used to write books.
Wow.
Whenever we go to my parents' office, like I'll just go carry all these their A4 paper, I'll staple it together. I'll not come and vomit one story under like 1 hour.
Wow.
Package it, do drawing on the front, and then I'll now go to school and tell everybody that Olanma has written a new story. And funny enough, people would actually be like, oh, Olanma, can I read your story after this person? Can I read your story after this person? So like that was something that I know that as a child, like it was something that just naturally, like nobody forced me to like it. I just started liking it. And it was something I was actually passionate about. I was actually convinced at a point in my life that if I write a book by the time I'm 12, I'll be the world's youngest author. That was something I used to actually think about as a child. I'm so afraid to like waste your
I want to make purple now, just mix it. Or really like and I enjoy mixing colors.
Yeah, mixing is fun. This shirt is one of my shirts. This shirt is one of my favorites. Seriously, I don't know why I wore this thing.
Well, passion is actually a serious topic.
Yeah, it is, because I feel like a lot of people, like, they're always like, everybody's like, oh, I can't wait to find my passion. I want to find my passion, or even worse, like, I don't know what my passion.
Because everybody has a passion, like every single human being.
Yeah, do you think everybody has a passion?
I feel like everybody has.
Not everybody has. Yeah, I feel like it's true, Sha. Not everybody has.
If you actually like ask around, like randomly, like ask people randomly, you just discover that many people are just doing things based off I need to do it, or this is what's expected of me. Like they're living their daily lives based on expectations. Exactly, vibes.
They don't really know what.
So like they don't know what they are. I don't say supposed to be doing. They don't know what they want to do.
Yeah. That's actually so true. Because I know that, like, I remember when I was small, and then you know how they would ask you, oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? Me, I was always that one child who used to always say, oh, I don't know.
Like growing up, I had like different things I wanted to be. I remember because I love flowers. Like since I was small, I've always loved flowers.
Really?
So as well, the time my mom asked me, what do you want? I wanted to be a florist.
Aww.
I'm like thinking about it right now.
I'm sure your mother will look at you.
I was supposed to make money off
the thing is that people actually do make money out of like being florists and everything.
Okay, yeah.
It's possible, but then like that's another aspect of like the whole passion topic. But like we'll get into that like later. Because I feel like when people think of passion, they think of like crafts. They think of singing, dancing. What else do you think of? Exactly. I feel like people just think that passion is handwork.
Talent, that's who makes passion and talent a lot.
Yes, they do.
Today we're saying that passion and talent are not exactly
they're not the same. I feel like talent is more skill based, while passion doesn't require skill. Because if you have a passion for something, like you can still find it because of that passion. Your passion will make you maybe want to find somebody who can get it done.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Like you like children. Maybe you don't know how to take care of children, but you're willing to like pay money to pay people to like exactly
and see to the fact that they are doing it properly.
Yeah, so if you're watching this video and like you feel like you don't know what your passion is, instead of trying to find like a physical skill that you know how to do very, very well, try and look at your heart. Like what is something that
moves you?
Yeah, that moves you, like something that you like to do for people.
Yeah.
Is it like education? Are you like, do you believe that everybody in the world should get an education? That could be your passion, and that could be something you could work towards, you know, channeling your income or your wealth too when you're older. How do you think people can find their passions? What do you think the person can do?
Like what you just said now, like search your heart literally. See what moves you.
I'm pretty sure like there are people in this life that haven't watched this video that probably like Google like, how can I find my passion?
Yeah, you just have to know yourself.
It looks like a forest now.
Literally.
It looks like a forest now. So do you think people can lose passion? And do you think if someone loses a passion that it was never a passion to begin with? What do you think?
No, I feel like yes, definitely people can lose passion. But like if it is passion or if it was passion, it will be really hard to lose. So if you're losing passion, something really great must have happened to cause you to
lose passion.
No, I don't think you can lose passion. I feel like you can neglect it. You can neglect passion, whether it's on purpose or not. Because if it's passion, even if you're doing your best to like you can abandon passion, like you can abandon your passion maybe because something happened or whatever. But like
time is not
because it is passion, because it's not something casual, I don't think you can lose it. Maybe it will just be dormant, and then maybe later in life something happens and then you wakes it up. But like if you as a human being you have passion for something, I feel like it can't die.
I feel like it's possible to lose
Lose it totally.
That's the thing, losing it totally. I don't think so. But when you did, because like I gave the example of how I used to write a lot, like when I was in primary school, and even though I'm not like Jesus, let me be careful before I spell this picture. I'll just cry. Now in primary school, I really used to do this thing a lot. I used to really write a lot, but then now like that thing for writing is no longer there. But then like up till today, you can even ask, I don't know if I'm always saying you can ask my friends. Sometimes I can be washing plates inside the kitchen and then like I'm just thinking of a book idea, and I'm just like thinking, okay, this character looks like this. Like even just, which day was it? I think was it this morning? I was thinking of a book idea this morning. Let me even tell you the book idea. So like I sat down, I was washing plates, and then it just came to my mind. I was like, oh, what if I'm writing a book? And in the book, it starts off with like two characters who have 24 hours to like live, because after the 24 hours elapses, they are going to like be, is it executed or prosecuted? I don't know which one.
Executed.
When they shall kill them for a crime, executed. So one of them is guilty of like the crime that they are being executed for, while the other one is like he's being falsely accused, but like his judgment has already been like settled because there's no evidence to prove that he's not the one now. So him and this girl, because they are male and female, him and this girl, they end up spending their last 24 hours together, even though they don't know each other. And like this story just basically follows their 24 hours,
their
conversation, talking. The guy doesn't even, the guy is the one who has been falsely accused, by the way, while the girl actually committed the crime she's been executed for, but he doesn't find out like about that.
The way you're saying this, I'm so going to want to read kind of book, because I'm definitely a novel person.
Okay, exactly.
But as your passion is
writing, I can't write.
As your passion for writing is sleeping.
Exactly, like I can't write it. But you know what? If you're watching this and you write, I give you the permission to take that idea.
Take it
and make it a book, please.
And then a book and give her
what? Give me the credit. No, not even give me the credit. Just let me write the forward. If that's what you let me write it for you. I don't mind. So like, you see, like the passion or the acts of bringing that passion to life might no longer be there again. But like till today, like I'm still thinking of book idea. I don't think passion can be lost like permanently, but I feel like passion can change, and sometimes passion can develop. Passion can definitely develop. So don't beat yourself up if you feel like there was something you used to do very very well before, now you're not doing it, so that means you have missed out in life forever. It can evolve, and it can even change completely.
It can just be drifting little by little, changing to what, I don't know, as time goes on, what is more for you.
I feel like acrylic. This is my first time.
I see. The reason why I love acrylic is as you're painting, it is drying. Unlike oil, like
God,
it takes forever. One thing I want to say is, like some people that are moving with might have found theirs, and because when you're moving with them, you don't even feel like you kind of join them
to do their passion,
to live out their own passion. Meanwhile, your own is there. You're there, but like you don't even know what your own is or whatever. And I'm not saying that helping someone fulfill their own passion is bad at all. It isn't.
But then you can get to a point in your life where you're like, wait, I've just been helping other people. Like, what about me? Like,
exactly.
What do I really want to do in my own life? Because I feel like everybody deserves to like reach a point in their life where they're like, you know what, I have not wasted my life. Because I feel like it's very tragic. The world is already very tough enough as it is for you to now like reach maybe, I don't know, whatever age, and then you just look back and you're like, wait, all this while, like what have I been doing? Like what have I achieved that I count as something? The only time where I can say it's okay to like spend your entire life helping other people out is when other people's visions align with yours. That's why people will like volunteer for like all these non-governmental organizations. Like obviously they are not the one running it, but they are helping out because they relate with the cause and everything. Exactly. So I think that's also like that's very very important. Like, don't spend your life like living other people's dreams, especially when those dreams are not like in alliance with yours. Another thing is true. Like I feel like people, right, limit themselves too much in life because everybody's always like, oh, when I'm so and so age, I will try. When I have so and so amount of money. But since that the time that it would take you to reach that like point is the time that you could have spent, trying out talent. Because imagine you reach that age and you have that money and then you try that thing and then it's not what works for you. All the time it has gone. So like just don't be afraid to try and don't be afraid to do something poorly. Just try it. Like now this YouTube of a thing, I know I like it, but then imagine if I say, oh, let me wait until I'm 21 before I start YouTube. Anything can happen. YouTube can just disappear from the surface of the earth. What else can happen? So Jesus can come. We'll go to heaven. You don't know. Like anything can happen. Like anything can happen. Maybe the things that I would have loved to do now, maybe when I'm 20, those things are no longer relevant and things like that. So the audience that would have found me now would not like find me when I'm 20, if that makes sense. Exactly, I should have grown with you. So there's just don't limit yourself and don't limit the things that you can do because you feel like, oh, now is not the time. My dear, now is always the time. There's always something you can experiment with. Like obviously maybe if it's to start an NGO, maybe you can start an NGO. Start small. That's one thing I've learned. Like this year. Exactly. This year I've learned it.
Don't try and wait for a particular time or a standard they're trying to reach. Just start with whatever
you have.
Start with whatever.
Exactly. Because I remember like secondary school. I don't know if you and I were friends then, but I remember there was this time around Christmas like this. Teresa, me, who else? Like a bunch of my friends. Like I just went around asking people in school, like, oh, if you have any clothes in your house that you're no longer wearing, maybe it's your own, maybe it's your sister's own, can you please bring it?
I kind of remember the request.
Yeah, I remember. I just went around asking people, and funny enough, like people brought clothes. You see people bringing princess, you know, all these princess dresses. People brought a lot of it. That's how that December, Teresa, I think, came. Like some of us, Teresa even went as far as bringing like salt, aerial matches. So we just like separated all the clothes into different places, and then we went around giving all the cleaners in school. See them kneeling down, telling you thank you. That like who has ever done Christmas for
So
them?
happy.
Guy, I was like, you don't understand.
Oh my god.
I was so happy. I was like, God, like I didn't spend 1 naira to do that thing. Like I didn't go and establish Instagram page to make NGO. I just went around asking people like, hey, if you have, can you bring? And people just donated what they were not using again. And you know that you have made Christmas for like these women and their families. They can carry those dresses now and give their children to wear. They can decide, okay, let me just sell it and get money and put it in my pocket. Like you get things like that. So don't be waiting until you have million billion inside your account.
Sure. When it comes to things like this, I will never neglect the fact that prayer actually helps. So like if you're actually genuinely looking for your passion, it's not a crime because God cares about every human being and about what to the littlest things, like to the littlest
simple.
That's
like it will blow your mind how
like the simplest things
He cares about.
Very little and minute. So like if obviously you try all these things that we've said, even though we're not experts, but definitely like God knows you more than you know yourself. That's one thing that that thing sunk in my head this year, and like it keeps blowing my mind every day. No matter how much you think you know yourself, God knows you more than you know yourself.
Because He even knows your future. He knows
everything.
Like to
do you understand?
He knows the things that you like to do that you no longer like again.
So like, praying is definitely not out of place.
Be willing to take risks or risk. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yeah, risk.
Just be willing, because in this life, nothing will like ever know. Be scary.
Yeah, this life is give and take. Like we have to drop something on the table. We have to put something.
You have
to
drop something to gain something.
Yeah,
and it's always worth it. And even when it's not worth it, you learn, okay, this thing I cannot do it, or you learn, oh, this thing I cannot do it this way. Things like that. So just be willing to try and be willing to learn. I think I'm done. Okay. So, are you going to
review?
We're going to review our places. Should we like review it at the same time?
Yes.
Okay. So, drum roll, please. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, go. Ta-da! Oh my God, yours is
I like to make the background. It's like
I'll put like a proper like close up. But let's put it at the same distance. Yeah. And then we'll put the initial picture somewhere so that you guys can like compare. But I think we really tried. It's so interesting how like different our art styles are.
Yeah.
Guys, we have already stained yellow here. Anyways, fine on the side.
It doesn't matter.
I really like how the paintings turned out. I wish you guys. I'm not writing my name on mine, but I'll shall write my name when I'm done. So yeah. Oh, thumbnail. See it as it. Okay. Anyway. So yeah. We've come to the end of today's video, and I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys learned something from it. If you have any contributions to what we've said, feel free to like drop the comments down below. Again, follow Fola's art page. I will leave it linked below on the screen. And yes, I think that's the end of today's video. So I'll see you guys in my next video. You have to give them a kiss. That's like something to be here. Bye.